Today in the video, we are deep in a peaceful forest where the construction of a dream log cabin is beginning. A skilled craftsman is building his cabin completely by hand, from scratch, with patience, passion, and a deep respect for nature. Step by step, we will witness every stage of this remarkable journey, from the very first log to the final finish, as a beautiful and comfortable woodland home gradually comes to life. After searching deep in the forest, David found a spot where a base was already being constructed with stones. He quickly gets to work, and the items that he does not need for his home building are being removed, clearing the area so that it is neat and ready for the next steps. He brings a large wooden beam, and after measuring it carefully, it is being cut to the middle size to fit perfectly in the structure. A wall of about 2 feet has already been built with stones. He is now planning to place large wooden beams one by one on top of that wall, creating a full wall, which will form the base of the shelter. A large wooden beam is being placed against the wall, and another beam, cut in a half-circle shape, is being set on top of it, so that each beam is being stacked one by one, forming the entire wall. Each wooden beam is being stacked one on top of the other, and through them, he is drilling and inserting a thin wooden rod, like a dowel, so that the beams are being firmly attached, adding strength to the wall and ensuring it is very durable. He is repeating the same process again and again, gradually raising the wall, making it taller step by step, and ensuring the wall is being built stronger and more stable all the way up. The large wooden beams are being cut by hand, using his wood cutting machine and tools, as he measures and shapes each piece carefully, one by one, with great effort. For the wooden cabin's roof, he uses large, thick wooden beams as the base of the roof structure, and then he carefully fastens smaller wooden pieces with nails, ensuring that the entire roofing structure is strong and stable. The center of the roof is being supported by a large wooden beam, but it is being sloped on both sides. On that slope, thin wooden planks are being nailed in place, creating a framework so that the roofing material can later be added. For the roofing, he is using long wooden planks, like rafters, and they are being nailed one by one along the roof, step by step, creating a strong and steady base for the final covering. Next, on top of this structure, he is placing wooden planks, one by one, nailing them down to create a solid wooden floor, forming the base of the entire cabin. After the house was finished, he brought in soil, and he spread it carefully in front of the house's gate. Then, he laid stones on top, creating a smooth floor in front of the gate, which looks beautiful. Using small, thin branches, he tied many of them together to create a broom. After placing the stones, he spread the soil over them and, using the broom, he carefully swept so that the soil filled all the gaps between the stones, forming a smooth top layer. He left an opening in the cabin for the window, and now he is building a wooden frame using wooden planks. Once the frame is ready, he installs it firmly into the window opening, completing the cabin's window. Next, he focuses on the door. Before making the door, he builds a frame, placing it in the doorway opening. He crafted a beautiful wooden door from planks, but even more impressively, he took a large wooden log and, with a woodcutter, he began to shape thin, rounded slices. These rounded wooden slices were being applied across the door, covering it completely, and creating a stunning, decorative design. Inside the cabin, he needed to build a bed for sitting and sleeping. So, he first created a frame using wooden planks. Then, he cut many small wooden pieces and carefully attached them one by one onto the frame, turning it into a beautiful and sturdy bed.